Okay, it has been a while since I've done this, so let's hope that all of these settings are correct. Tonight we're going to be playing NES games that you can access through Nintendo Switch Online, and I've never done this before. So I think it's going to be interesting to kind of check out the feature and just see, what it can do. I'm sure it has additional things besides just being able to play NES games. Hello! Hello, everyone. NES, let's go. Yes, I completely agree. Should be a lot of fun. I have the official Switch NES controller that if you're a Nintendo Switch Online member, you can purchase through Nintendo Online. It comes in a box of 2, which is actually pretty cool. And it's actually what I'm using right here. Like if you go to controllers, can I just select this so it's not draining my Joy-Con battery? Yes. Very cool. I mean, and it feels just like an NES controller, which is awesome. It's exactly the same size as well. I've even compared that. So before we can get started, the first thing we actually have to do here is we have to download, I believe, the NES app. So we'll do that just to prove I've never played it before, except I could have easily deleted, I guess. But there's even a section for it here, it looks like. And here it lists all the games. So the newest game available is Kirby's Dream Land 3. That's really cool that it lists them all like this. I don't have the Super Nintendo controllers, and I probably won't play any SNES games unless I eventually get that. But for the time being, I think NES should be fun to check out. So if I go to this guy here, it's a free download, so let's do that. And I can't imagine it's going to take too long. Oh, and then it just takes me to the eShop anyway. Here I thought it was like a shortcut. Hello, everyone. Christian, welcome. Said, welcome. Yeast Bunny, welcome. I hope we are going to be playing some good NES games. And yeah, we're going to be checking out the features. I even hear rumor that you can connect online and maybe play some multiplayer stuff. So we'll definitely be looking into that. But in the meantime, we're going to be downloading here. And wow, that's great. So I can do all of this with just the NES controller. Yeah, it's really cool. I can imagine this is probably going to be something even after the stream that will be a lot of fun to use. So I'm looking forward to that. But let's see, how much more does that to download? And it didn't just take me back to the home menu. That's actually an interesting observation about the NES controller for the Switch, is that they didn't add any of the menu buttons to it. There's no home button, also no screenshot button. But I guess so maybe it is worth having a Joy-Con or something turned on so that I can do that. And wow, that took a whole 2 seconds to download. It's a bug, Christian says. Yes, Nintendo allowing you to play games online with your friends. How did they ever make that mistake? I mean, just look at Mario Party. I mean, I guess Super Mario Party already got an online mode. And when that happened, I predicted it's because they were going to be making another Mario Party game that had online anyway. So yeah, to see that we'll finally be able to play some classic Mario Party maps online is going to be so cool. Hello, everyone. Alex, sup? I should install the Famicom version as well, which I totally could because I do have a Japanese account. But I think we'll start with the NES library, and should we feel the desire to move on, we can definitely do that. Mario Kid 64, welcome. I think this has been long enough, though. Let us join the NES fun. It's checking if the software can be played. Yes, I do have Nintendo Switch Online, which actually did run out, and I just renewed my subscription today. I was hoping that another game might come along where a year of Nintendo Switch Online was packaged in, because to this point I've never just bought Nintendo Switch Online. I got a free year with Mario Maker 2, and I got a free year with Tetris 99, but I finally broke down this time and actually just bought a year. But I made sure I got the card from GameStop so that I had something physical to take home with me. Yeast Bunny, totally up for playing multiplayer. Yeah, that would be really cool. Are there any 4-player games on here? I guess if you have to do 2 players, play online. I guess it will just you can make a room or something for friends. But alright, I think before we get to that, we'll check out the settings because that's what we want. And you can choose different modes here. That's probably going to be fine. Show controls in game. I mean, we probably don't need that. But I guess if we feel the need to turn it off. Now this is the, the screen I have seen before, and it's kind of a mess. Is there like a way to more traditionally list everything, or you literally have to kind of go through this? I mean, it's cool, but it's also like, wow. It's a lot to take in, and there's the game that we all want to play. There is also a fantastic game, but you got to start with the classic. How is it ordered here even? Like, it doesn't seem to be alphabetical. Like, maybe when they were added? Like, I don't think it's by year. I'm not really seeing the rhyme or reason to this. Versus Excitebike, of course, an arcade game, turns into a Famicom disk system game. It's great to see that you even get some of the Japanese games on the English side or the North American side, but like if they're going to do that anyway, why not just make the libraries the same? Why make it so that if you want to play Atlantis no Nazo, which I did see was one of the ones on the Japanese side, you have to go download that? Like, it seems kind of weird. But all right, let's just give it a shot. No more looking at menus here. Where's Mario 1? There it is. Yeah, it's weird to look at. It's okay, so you can press the 2 buttons at the top there to suspend the game. And that brings up a menu, and you can totally cheat by using save states, but we're not going to be doing that. All right, let's see how Mario 1 feels on the Switch with the official NES Switch controller. Okay, so yes, this is definitely Mario 1. I feel like whenever you play a game on a different console, like obviously I'm used to it on the NES. There's always going to be like weird delays and stuff that you have to get used to. And I kind of feel that here. Is that too far? Ah, just barely too far. As a kid, it was always like the best if you could do that. Not that like, oh man, yeah, it does feel like there's a bit of a delay that will have to be gotten used to. Which is weird because like, I don't remember Mario 35 ever having that, or maybe it's just been so long. Can you believe it's already been like a bajillion? Like, see, I totally missed that block because my A press was too late and it felt like it shouldn't have been. But yeah, it's already been like months since Mario 35 closed down. It feels like it was just yesterday I was doing that stream until like 3 in the morning. You can turn off the suspend menu things in the settings. The bar that has the text. And if I do that now, you can get the user guide. Wow, great user guide. Oh, so if you don't press them at the same time, you can use them as the capture button. That's cool, and that's my best screenshot. I have never taken such a good screenshot. I guess if I held it, I could even take like video. But all right, I think we're getting used to the controls here. Very cool. Obviously, we're not taking this super seriously. Let's like speedrun it. Let's just go through. Oh man, if anything happens, I'm totally gonna blame the delay. No, absolutely not. But let's just see if we can beat the game. Why not? Oh, there's Yeast Bunny playing some NES also. What's the world record for this? Like 5 minutes? I think just under 5 minutes these days. Let's beat it in 3 minutes. Let's do this thing. Oh, there you go. World record ruined. You have to back out and turn the lettering at the bottom. Okay, we'll definitely do that. But thank you for pointing that out. What? So see, in Mario 35, it's interesting because, whoa, okay, I guess we're not getting that power up. Your fireballs did not bounce high enough to bounce over enemies, so it's funny sometimes seeing that and being like, wow, that's not a feature that's supposed to exist. But I think it's the second one here. We can go down, get a power up back. And see, another thing you can do in this game is you can just go like, that's not what we were supposed to do. If you duck there, I guess, you can slide right into that where that block is. But you couldn't do that in Mario 35, because apparently in Mario 35, your max speed was slower than it gets in this game, which is kind of weird. But yeah, we were supposed to get a power up there. Whoops. And isn't there even like actually like a rewind function? So if I really mess up, we could just rewind. Like, I could swear that you could just like rewind as well. You didn't have to make a save state. Or suspend points as they're called in the corporate world. Oh, didn't get the double jump there like I thought I was going to. See, I thought I was going to hit that question mark block. I don't know. It's weird how there's like a bit of a delay, which is really strange because I never really felt like that was the case with Mario 35. Maybe it's the controller. Like, it's just the controller because it's wireless, have a bit of a delay, but then I was using the Pro Controller before. So like it's weird that it would be different. Hello Diego! Welcome to the stream! We're just beating Mario 1 real quick here. Actually, I'll probably, if I die once, we're probably done with this game. I'm gonna delete it from my system, we'll never speak of it again. There's me jumping up the stairs, there's my world record strat of flying down between the pipes. Little does, you know, Cosmic know that that's actually how you get the super speed boost at the beginning of 8-1. Don't tell him, guys, it's my trick, do not spell. Hopefully the quality of the stream is okay. It's only NES games, it shouldn't be too intensive. Like when it couldn't handle Mario Kart 8, but thankfully Milesluigi came to the rescue and we were able to change some settings there. Mario 64, yes, you can rewind, but if you want the cheese, then use the rewind. Well, how do you rewind then? I'm not seeing it in the menu, unless I'm really missing it. Load, create, reset to game selection. I don't see anything there that says rewind. Oh, press and hold to rewind. Okay, well, there's my answer. So if we die, we didn't. I think I'm getting used to the delay though, gradually. We'll be able to tell if I mess up this jump. Nope, didn't mess it up, guess I'm used to it. Now, these stairs, it's like, you know, you can really go at it, or you can take it the coward way. Sometimes the coward way isn't that bad. What do you think of them adding Game Boy? Did they add Game Boy, or is that like a question like what if they added Game Boy? Because if they added Game Boy, I did not know that. And if they did add Game Boy, I think that would be amazing. I mean, the more the better. I'm never going to be like, no, Nintendo should not add games. I hate games that I can play conveniently and for free, kind of, you know, with an asterisk, of course. Ugh, can we still get it? Because, I mean, you have to have Nintendo Switch Online. But, like, as of now, like, it's not that expensive, and it's like, whatever, I guess. The service could be better. I don't even think like Nintendo's games have dedicated servers or anything like that, but if you can get this and, you know, have some fun with it, 25 Canadian dollars a year is not that bad. And there you go, it's all the controller's fault. So, alright, here we go! Here we go, that never happened, everybody. That's terrible. That's just terrible. See, it never happened. Still on world record pace here. And I hate that too, because I feel like just the existence of that feature is gonna like make you want to use it. Like, oh no, like that's not good. That's not good at all. You also try to do this glitch. You try with Fire Flower and a star at the same time. I mean, see, that's great. For trying out glitches and things, to have like a rewind feature or a save state feature. If you're just messing around, it's essentially like the Game Genie. I love the Game Genie for the fact that it lets you do some really funky things with your games. But like if I'm trying to play a game from beginning to end, even having that feature there tempting you, it's like, oh, it's the worst. But yeah, obviously if this was a serious run, we would not be using that, and I don't know how I feel about that one. I feel like I should have jumped on you there. Now we gotta do this way, but I mean, I feel like there's a feature that could make this a lot easier. And see, that never happened. I don't agree with that whatsoever. No, see, that's not gonna fly. There we go. See, perfect run still intact. Hello, Scott Linux. Thank you to this. Thanks for joining the stream. Hope you enjoy. You need to use rewind after crashing Donkey Kong Country 2. I mean, that's a good thing too. Like if your game, if you get soft locked or something, having a rewind feature like that, like who could argue, you know, about that being a good thing? I mean, it's an interesting feature for sure. Like, why would you ever even need save states? I mean, I guess the reason you would need save states is if, like, you have to stop playing the game and come back to it later. That makes sense. And I mean, NES games, it's a good feature to have. Or if, like, you're playing Metroid or something and you don't want to write down, like, a 300,000 character long password to do that sort of thing. But if you play the Japanese version of Metroid, it should be the disk system version, right? So you can just save. So if that's a thing that, like, you know, if the disk system version of Metroid is over on the Famicom side, definitely play that. In the past, I've played through the entirety of the disk system version of Metroid, and a lot of fun. It's cool having that save feature, and I mean, some of the sounds and music and such is different too. Really enjoyed it. Alright, the final guy. No pressure at all, since we can just rewind if anything goes wrong. So lame. I feel like, and I mean, everyone saw it if you watched Donkey Kong Country 2 Unveiled, where the level in World 7, you know, it was because we almost got game over that we were able to pull out an epic run. But when there's a feature that exists where it's like, I don't even need to try because I can just rewind, I know, I feel like, ugh. It just doesn't have the same feel. But okay, I think, you know, we're going to put a save state there. Now, how does this work? No. No, I'm holding it. I'm just supposed to press it. There we go. That way, anytime I want, I can play the second quest of Mario 1, something I've never, ever done before. But that's Mario 1. I think we've done enough of that. Let's get back to the game selection here. People have made an amazing hacks of Metroid 1 with a map and save feature and other improvements. I will have to look into those then. That sounds awesome. If you rewind on lost levels, you won't blame me. I've beaten lost levels before without rewinding. And of course without warps too. And of course, you can just cheese the 1-ups at the beginning of lost levels. So there's really no reason to need rewinds. Like, let's see if we can pull this off. I did it in my Game & Watch video. Like, you do that. I forget exactly how it works again, though. I think you do, like... because you do this one. Yes. You wait for him to wake up. Oh! It usually does. Actually, I feel like there's a feature that could help with this. See, it's like it works 50-50. And then that's how you get infinite lives. So you can play through the entirety of lost levels without having to cheese anything because you have infinite lives anyway. It's the SNES Classics fault Rewind exists. It's just like a modern gaming staple. Like, it's funny that when people think retro games, they think save states and rewinds. It's never like, alright, I'm gonna play it like it was originally. Oh, and then it's, you know, I'm doing this for so long that it feels the need to bring up a menu like that. Am I ready for Dread? Absolutely, I'm definitely gonna be getting Dread. I think it's so cool to see another, you know, side-scrolling Metroid coming out. I wonder what the heck happened to Metroid Prime 4. I feel kind of bad for it, honestly. But okay, I think that's good enough. And back to the game selection here. What do people want to see? So I see that there's these SP things, like it just boots you up with like stats, you know, increased stats and items and such. I'm guessing. But it's interesting because it didn't give you any of the heart containers or magic upgrades. But you're like level 8, so you can just go and pwn everything. I wonder if it gives you like the downward stab and such. Yeah, like it gives you everything. Except the heart upgrades. And no, you can't look at the menu while you're on the overworld map, of course. Alright, I was trying to get the big guy there, but that didn't want to work. And I'm guessing it doesn't beat any of the dungeons. Yeah, you still have all 6 crystals. Which is weird because you'd think you'd get the crystals for beating the dungeons, but you take the crystals to the dungeons. And no, I keep pausing on the overworld map thinking it's going to do anything. And it doesn't give you like the hammer or anything like that. So that's really funny. So it's essentially like built-in Game Genie. And you're supposed to get the lantern to come through here, but I'm so buff that there's like no reason to even bother. Next, try to beat Mario Bros. 3. Now that's not too bad, especially if you're using save states. We're gonna go down here and get the heart container, then we'll call this a day. But Zelda 2 is great. A lot of people are like, oh, it's the different one, and therefore, you know, it's not, ugh, you know, worth talking about or whatever. I feel like, I'm surprised it doesn't have more of a cult following at this point, because it seems like a lot of the lesser liked Nintendo games over time eventually did kind of garner more cult followings, but Zelda 2 is still one that you don't really hear many people talk about. Well, I think it's a really fantastic game. Like Zelda 1 and Zelda 2 are both really good. And I'm the wrong way. to get the heart container. But that's funny, you know, it gives you everything except items. Like, it gives you all the stats, but none of the items. So, like, this is the special version, so, like, it probably gets, like, its own save state slots and such. Interesting. But we don't need to be playing that. Let me just give me a second to read the chat here. Next try to beat Mario 3. Zelda 2 is Sonic CD of Zelda games. Sonic CD is, like, the weirdest game. I don't know. Like, I understand the analogy you're making. I wonder if I agree with it, though. Because, like, Sonic CD is quite a bit like Sonic 1 and 2. But it has, like, the whole time travel feature and, you know, other Sega CD kind of esque features. Where Zelda 2 is just, like, so different. Zelda 2 is closer to the CDI games than it is to, like, you know, any other Zelda game, which just makes it so strange. But I love it. What is Ninja Gaiden SP? Of course, Ninja Gaiden, you know, no doubt a game many people probably want. It just takes you to the final boss. Oh, that's so good. Because, of course, World 6 of Ninja Gaiden is really unfair. Where if you die, like, later on in the world, it boots you all the way back to the first level of World 6. Meaning you have to rebeat 6-1, 6-2, and 6-3 to get another chance at the final boss. And 6-2 is by far the most difficult part of Ninja Gaiden. So for this to take you right to the final boss... Oh, by the way, it's spoiling, like, the whole game right here, I guess. Alright, so let's see if we can beat it by being taken to the end here. Oh, wait, no, we're not hitting that. We're supposed to be hitting... Right. Yeah, it's weird being thrown, like, all the way to the end of a game and not having, like, you know, all of the build-up to get here, to get used to the, you know, how you know, the controls and such work again. No, we can't, and we don't have anything left to use it. Alright, so, regardless of being taken right to the end of Ninja Gaiden, we're going to die, and be taken all the way back to 6-1. See, I wasn't lying, and I was, you know, basically just a demonstration to show you. Ninja Gaiden is a ridiculous game. And not just for the fact that, like, it's difficult, but the fact that it takes you all the way back. I didn't realize that even if you just died, it took you back. I thought it was if you got game over, because usually whenever I get to the final boss of Ninja Gaiden, I only have, like, 1 life left. But see what I mean about, like, you know, usually you play through the earlier worlds and you get kind of your skills on. But to just be dropped into World 6 of Ninja Gaiden, it's like, I'm not prepared for this whatsoever. See, I'm kind of getting my groove back, except not really. But yeah, Ninja Gaiden, if you ever want a really difficult NES game, cannot recommend Ninja Gaiden enough. Good evening, Boomer Bear, welcome! Viewing details on SP special versions tells you what they do. Oh, okay, well I guess we gotta go back in now. Well, obviously not that. Oh, you mean like on the menu. Got it. Ah, there we go. Takes you right to 6-4. And if you die even once, it's taking you all the way back to 6-1. Does anyone remember Hogan's Alley? Of course. I'm guessing it's not here because it's a light gun game. But that's cool. So, like... Ah, so it takes you, like, right to the second quest. There's not a cheat code in Kirby like there is in Zelda. Where, you know, you just put Zelda as your name. I love thinking about, like, how many people probably put Zelda as their name, not realizing it as a kid. And then instantly started the second quest. Because in Japan, you wouldn't have been as likely to do that. Because you would have probably entered your name in, like, katakana. With, you know, the English characters not being your first thought when entering your name. But in, of course, you know, North America, the first thing you're going to do is enter your name and probably think to put Zelda in. Not even realizing that at that point the main character's name probably wasn't Zelda. It's not like today where, you know, you can slap someone with a trout if they think that Zelda's the main character of the Zelda games. But, you know, back then, nobody knew. Just like no one knew that Samus was a girl. And now it's just like common knowledge, I guess. What else should we play? Chrysalis, of course. If you're looking for like a good, you know, action game, get your sword on, get your spells on. Zelda, or not Zelda, I'm even already saying Zelda. Chrysalis is a great game. And you can just go to continue, and it just like skips the whole name entry and everything like that. But yeah, if you've never played Chrysalis, definitely a great game. It's amazing. People like always like to complain about, I feel like, the Nintendo Online libraries. Because, you know, there's no Earthbound or whatever, but there's some really great games. Now, which house do you get the sword from again? Is it this guy? There we go. And then you gotta equip it by pressing the select button. And then you can press select again to save, but we don't gotta do that. And how do I get out of this menu now? There we go. It's weird. Pressing start took you to the save menu, then pressing select gets you out of the select menu. Talking to people just by running into them causes you to accidentally talk to a lot of people. So you can hold B to charge up your sword, and you can shoot Slime Guy here. Except right now your charge shot's very small, and then you get experience and money, and then you level up. So it's like, it's kind of like if you mash Zelda 1 and Zelda 2 together. Because Zelda 2 has the whole experience system, Zelda 1 has the whole top-down sword fighting aspect to it. And it's even kind of like Mega Man, we get the charge attack here. All sorts of great items. Yeah, if you've never played Chrysalis, and you're looking for something to, you know, take up some hours of your time, I highly, highly recommend it. But otherwise... You put Zelda's name as a kid, Scott Linux. Absolutely. Secret of Mana for NES. It kind of looks like that, doesn't it? Do Dr. Mario SP. What can we expect from Dr. Mario SP? In the special version of Dr. Mario, you're dropped in just before a rare scene that occurs only after clearing the game on level 20 at high speed. That is pretty darn cool. The game has been played and loved by many people since release, but who knows if you have seen this. All right. So, like, literally, how close is it going to be? Alright, so you gotta put one in here. How many more do I need? Oh, wait, no, that's right, you just kind of gotta clear them all. Alright, so, I wasn't ready for that. Let's try this again. There we go. Alright, so we gotta do that. Well, I meant to turn that one more time, but it didn't go so well. And wow, okay, yeah, high speed, absolutely, absolutely. Holy moly. I've of course tried to beat this, you know, legitimately before, but yeah, it's a tough task for sure. But I think we should be good here. Now we just need to wait for like some of those like ones that are like all yellow, and we can kind of get in there like that one. That's exactly the kind of one we're looking for. And why not do another one? What's the best? Oh, I should have put the... Okay, yeah, I should have gotten rid of the red ones, but whatever. One more blue. Blue plus anything, and we're good. Although now the game has literally forgotten how to make blue antibiotics here. Alright. Double blue, we'll take it. Alright, next stage, except it's not. Whoa! Let's remember this day as the time I beat Virus level 20 on high in Dr. Mario for NES. Of course the playable characters don't always have to be the title character of the game. After all, you don't even play as Donkey Kong in DKC2 or DKC3, says Boomer Bear. Isn't that true? GG. Thank you, Scott Linux. Ah, dude, no, I've never seen this. So there you go, the virus was from space. Confirmed. Yeah, I'm not sure what that's supposed to, like, imply. Does this tie into Dr. Mario 64 in any way? Also, press and hold select on the main menu to sort games. Ah, thank you, Yeast Bunny. Appreciate that. That's awesome. I mean, I feel like I kind of cheated because, you know, there's a part of me that's like, I would love to actually see this for real someday and not completely cheat. So let's just pretend that that never happened. So let's hold select. We can sort, I mean, Like, what is the custom order exactly? By last played, by release date. By release date, that's pretty cool. Look at all those black box NES games. Very cool. Alright, so what should we do now? Maybe we should... Ah, Wario Woods, my old friend. Everyone will know I was a huge fan of the Wario Land games back in the day. So as a kid, not having the internet, not knowing what, you know, a game was like before I bought it, I saw Wario Woods. I was like, oh man, Wario Land is great, so Wario Woods has got to be great too, right? Little did I know it was a puzzle game where you, for some reason, play as Toad. I have to admit, I don't remember exactly what the difference between the modes is, but this was actually the final NES game ever released, which is kind of interesting. Now that's it, right? Like again, if you line up 4, like they just blow up. It's always you gotta line up 4 in puzzle games. It's never like 3 or 5. Everything's always in 4s. And is there a way to speed this up? I think if you press something, isn't there usually a way? Or maybe I'm just thinking of when... Oh wait, no, okay, it's not 4. I guess for that guy it was 3. So I lied. Wario Woods is all about 3s. I mean, it's a good puzzle game, and I think it's kind of funny back in the day, you know? Nintendo was trying their hand in so many different puzzle games. You get, like, you know, Wario Woods, but of course also Yoshi Cookie, just Yoshi, or Mario and Yoshi as it was known in, like, over in PAL regions. And Dr. Mario, of course. Toad is so short in this game. Yeah, it's Toad when he has only 1 hit left in Mario Brothers 2. Can you just hold it like this as well? Yeah, you can even do that. Yeah. Oh, and then you can press up to end up on top of it. That's kind of cool. The version that I came across back in the day was the Super Nintendo version, but yeah, the NES version seems to be pretty fine as well. But alright. So if we go over here, what happens if we do play online? So unable to find friends games. You can start your own game while you wait for a friend. Set a passcode. Okay, so anyone, this is my super secret code. Please do not go posting that online. I use it to lock all of my devices. Let me wait till we notify when a friend joins. Titles will be in custom order temporarily. Okay, so I guess if anyone somehow wants to join a game that I'm playing, you can now do that. Oh, Christian's joining. Jumped on that quick. Christian has come to play. Andrew will control the menu. Connection strength may vary depending on blah, 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 blah. So I was going to start a 2-player game and just hope that someone joined before I died or something. Actually, I think this game automatically swaps even when you beat a level. So I guess we'll try some Mario 3 multiplayer. Yeast Bunny wants to join in too. Is it possible for me to kick Christian? And then, like, if I want someone else to join in. Of course, we can also do the good old Mario Bros there. Okay, wow, I feel like there's even a little bit more of a lag, or is it all in my head? Because, yeah, this is not the feeling of me sitting down on the old couch and playing some Mario 3 on a NES or Famicom, AV Famicom. Yeah, something feels very wrong about this. It feels a lot like this is like my first time playing Mario 3. If someone was to join the stream right now, like, yeah, I would not miss that block if the controls were all ship-shape. Weird! Oh, wow, I was so sure I was going to run into that guy because of the delay. Okay, well, yeah, this is definitely me playing Mario 3. Doing a very expert... Whoa, see, another jump that was not properly made. That's weird that it has to have a delay just because it's online. I mean, I'm like the host, right? So you figure I wouldn't have any delay. Let's make this jump. Alright, we're good. Can we get the star, though? Oh, definitely not. Although if we go back and come back, maybe. That third time's the charm. I mean, whatever. How do you have to join? So if you have Nintendo Switch Online, I guess you can just go to the online mode. And then, like, you'll see me playing a game and be able to join if you know the code? Hey, let's see. Does Christian have any latency issues? Well, it doesn't seem like he's having any issue. Oh, you kind of missed the block there. Possibly because of latency. Now see, it's weird. It's not just me. Like it really feels like you're playing with like... Okay, well, either Christian was being really nice and making it look like there was latency, or he's experiencing it too. I mean, I see the bars over on the left, only 2 bars, which I don't know why. Like, my internet hasn't had any issues previously. Can you get the secrets without overjumping it? Yes, but he's going for the 1-up. Oh, and toasted by a Goomba. Not of his own fault, I'm sure, because of the latency, no doubt. But how about a Mario Bros. Battle with latency? Christian probably like went to go get a drink or something and didn't even realize he had to play. Okay, well, it's first to 5, or if someone dies first. I always thought it was cool that you could like swap cards using the bonus game like this. Oh, see, that's the nasty trick, right? Is like right before someone hits it, you cause it to flip over on them. Haha! See, that's what you gotta do. Well, I've been using that one since the 90s. Gets the life dies immediately, says David Ray. Welcome! Ever thought of doing a speedrun of Mario 1 without warping? Yeah, my late night run is definitely not a speedrun, really. It's pretty much a, you know, take it easy and slow and get as many items as you possibly can. That's typically how I play my games. I don't really speedrun. But yeah, I mean, speedrun can be fun sometimes too, for sure. Boom. See, if we do, like, a running start... I'm gonna run out of time. But, like, it sucks that you can't scroll the screen up otherwise. And, like, get the 1-up. Because even if I jump on top of the block, like, it doesn't register me as touching the 1-up because I'm not on the same screen as it. And then the 1-up despawns. Oh, well. You can remember loading up Mario 3 just to play the battle mode, right? Isn't it just, like, a cool little inclusion? It's funny how, like, including Mario Bros. Became standard for the Mario Advance series later on, but, you know, Mario 3 was really, like, the first Mario game to include Mario Bros. As, like, a feature. A bonus feature, in a way. You just had to make sure you had 2 players to play it. And there you go! I lost my mushroom, but I got a star to make up for it. Lonely Fubuki. Welcome. Hopefully you're not lonely anymore. That battle mode never gets talked about enough. Very true. Alright, let's see. Is Christian gonna go for a normal exit or the secret exit? I guess this is like, you know, really the first incarnation of Mario level having a secret exit. There's a few other levels too. Like, I mean, obviously the Fortress in World 1, and 3-7 has a secret exit as well, where you get a Lakitu cloud. It comes completely out of nowhere. But I've always thought that one was really cool too. 5-1 also, having the music box secret exits. I just thought that those were so cool to find as a kid. And then of course, you know, Mario World came along and had like 10 times as much as that. I love secret exits. Oh, glad to hear it. And still doing the coin land. Of course, if you fly here, you can go and get that 1-up. So we'll probably play Mario 3 for a little longer. Maybe see if we can, you know, let some other people play some multiplayer as well. 19 people watching all of a sudden. I went from like 10 to 19. Thank you, people who have joined the stream. I hope that you are not disappointed. Christian is doing wonderful right now. My playing is not so great. It is all being blamed on latency, controller delay, anything that I can imagine to blame my poor playing on. You know, water leaks under the sink. It's all affecting my ability to play games right now. And there we go. So Christian's done now. Christian can cheat all the way to the end of the game. I think that if Christian used the whistle to go to a different world, it would take me with him, which is interesting. And of course, you know, if I wanted to, I could go here and get that. Just for fun, I'm going to try level 4 with the delay, with all that jazz. Let's see if I can do it. If I die or if I beat it, that's where Mario 3 will end. But let's see if I can make this look as pro as possible, despite the fact that it definitely does not feel like NES level accuracy. Aha, I even got that to go to right. See, that is not something I would ever normally do. And I think that's where we're going to end here. You prefer the Game Boy Advance version? Wait, how does this work? Well, thank you, Christian. That was a lot of fun. We might come back to that later. Of course, if everyone else who wants to play multiplayer has gotten the turn, we could definitely do that as well. Am I still in multiplayer mode? Can I, like, kick Christian? I can quit online sessions. But yeah, this is cool. But yeah, the Game Boy Advance version, Mario Advance 4 is great, especially if you add the e-reader levels in there. Really, really cool. So let's play online again. All right, this time we're going to use the other password that I used for like the other half of my devices. Or is it still the same device? We can set a passcode. There we go. But this time, you better be good at fighters. Because we're going to be... Okay, I've read that. We're going to be playing some... Two-player. Oh! Yeast Bunny's joining in. Let's do this thing. Oh, Boomer Bear, I'm glad to hear that. I love the Mario Advance 4 e-reader Let's Play. Especially since it was done before it was available. Well, Yeast Bunny is selecting the... You can select... Go for it. Especially since that Let's Play was done before it was available through the Wii U eShop, which, by the way, it has just been announced that early next year, you'll no longer be able to use credit cards and such to get, you know, put money on your Wii U eShop account. So get anything that you want beforehand, or it might just go away. So I think that friendly fire is a thing in this game, so I'm gonna have to be careful not to do anything by accident here. Nope, trying to pick up the thing, there we go. So, on an original NES, River City Ransom felt really bad playing multiplayer. So, again, Yeast Bunny, don't worry, if you don't like this game, or, you know, if it's not going so well, we can definitely play a different one as well. But yeah, the multiplayer lags really bad. Like it's great. It's such a good game, especially single player, but once you get into multiplayer, it kind of chugs. And it seems that probably hasn't been fixed up too well for the online mode. And yeah, man, the friendly fire unfortunately also makes it kind of unfortunate. You kind of have to really focus on different enemies or else you're going to end up hitting each other. And then you get that, you know, graphical glitching as well, because there's too many sprites on screen. Where, yeah, the single-player version does not suffer nearly as greatly in this regard. And of course, you can jump as well. Which is weird because you gotta press A and B at the same time, so sometimes you mess up the timing on that. But yeah, River City Ransom, an absolute classic NES game. If you have not played it, it is highly recommended. Nope. I think that the changes that they made to this game to like de-Japanize it is that, what would you even say? To localize it, I mean, I guess. But you know, take all the references to Japan and such out were really interesting. Like if you ever have the chance, look up the changes for this game. They'll fascinate you. Oh, there's the chain. That's what you want. That's what you want. If everyone wasn't moving, there we go. And I don't want to accidentally hit Yeast Bunny. There we go. Although Yeast Bunny's... I'm actually almost out. I have, like, no life left. And this is where the first boss is. And I lost my weapon going from screen to screen. Maybe only, like, one person can bring their weapon from screen to screen in multiplayer? I don't want to accidentally get hit. Ugh. Alright, here's the first boss. Oh no, I was so close to making it by without dying. Now he just kind of stands there and vibrates. Great. And that's how the game ends. So, that's River City Ransom. Again. Oh, you can even clap. That's awesome. It's jelly donuts all over again. Tuxedo Earth, yeah, excellent game. Oh, so Yeast Bunny, okay, so they can point at the game they like to play. Ice Climber, I will take that recommendation then. You can swap player 1 and player 2 from the menu. Alright, so 2-player game then. Wow. When was the last time I played multiplayer, Well, how do you do that? That's so cool. Maybe if I was like using a controller that had a control stick. But alright, here we go, Yeast Bunny, to the top. Ice Climber. If you want to talk about a game with kind of awkward controls, Ice Climber's jumping is definitely a little strange at times. Especially because you can like phase through the bricks. Oh, and then sometimes it feels like, you know, you jump and then you don't move. You always have to kind of... It's kind of like Castlevania jumping and also a little bit different. Here comes a bird guy. I'm sure they have an official instruction book name that I have not memorized. And there goes me. So this is obviously what the Smash Bros. Melee stage was supposed to be based off of. It's funny how in Smash Bros. Ultimate, you know, everything is back except the Ice Climber stage. Which was kind of disappointing. I mean, it's janky, but I also think it's fun. And there goes me down the hole. Full channel, welcome! Thanks for joining in. And yeah, all those people who were watching have now disappeared. I mean, 13 is still amazing, but like, I have no idea where the 20 came from. How do you join my passcode? Oh, sorry, I looked over at the chat for a second. I got hit by an icicle. So whenever, you know, no one else is joining me at the moment, you can then join me and enter the passcode. But since I guess only 2 people can join at a time, hopefully they add some 4-player games someday. That'd be pretty cool. So these are like conveyor belts, even though it doesn't look like it. Hey, that was cool. But see, like, oh. There we go. Nope. See, if your jump is just like a little bit off timing-wise, it messes up everything. Now, Yeast Bunny, thank you for waiting for me. There we go. Just go without me, I'm so sorry. Alright, everyone, Yeast Bunny's gonna show us how it's done. Oh, very nice, very nice. And see, it's like, you know, what do you even do there? And then, like, that's how poor the jumping in this game is. Oh, you have the switch lights. Recently, like, the blue color came out. I think that looks really cool. Who's going to be getting the new Switch that comes out with the larger screen? I play the majority of my Switch on the TV. And it's funny because I actually recently bought a LAN adapter when I thought that it was my internet connection that was causing problems with Mario Kart a little while back. So, you know, even that feature doesn't seem all that appealing to me anymore. But for those who don't have a Switch, I mean, I guess it's great just to out of the box get features like that. Christian, you're getting it. Excellent. Wow, look at Yeast Bunny go. Oh, and then see, you kind of get like jammed underneath like that. Never feels good. Nice, nice. Almost there. 20 seconds. Oh, just a little bit more. Yeah, take it slow. No need to rush. I like how the clock isn't even like... See, now that's what I'm talking about. Jumping in this game is so porked. But yeah, I like how the clock's not even like, you know, on the HUD. It's just like an object that is part of the level. And they have to place multiple of them. Alright, East Bunny. I guess we'll keep going here, unless... Let me know if you'd like to try a different game, and then I might give someone else a chance to join in if they wish. Or perhaps after Ice Climber here, we'll see if anyone else wants to join in. But yeah, show us those Ice Climber skills. This is, you know, things start to get even tougher now. Things moving faster. Like, that's it. Like, that's as much as I can take. Combining, like, I feel like there has to be a ROM hack out there probably that fixes Ice Climber's controls. Because I feel like with slightly better controls, the game would be a lot more enjoyable. But the reason I've never personally played a whole ton of it myself is because it feels a little bit janky. But, you know, obviously Yeast Bunny here's got it down. I say as Yeast Bunny gets destroyed. I'm sorry! I obviously don't only jinx myself, I jinx anyone. And you totally wrecked me there, but nicely done. GG. Thanks for playing. And again, you know, if no one else wants to join in, we can definitely, you know, have Christian and Yeast Bunny join in again. And for the time being, I guess we'll quit this. Yes, thank you very much. Great job. And once again, 22 viewers. I have no idea how that happens, but thank you so much. Hope you're all having excellent evenings. Now, I know I've already kind of given out a lot of my top secret passwords tonight, but this one is the one that's, you know, if you're gonna, you know, share any of them, don't share that one, because that is the one that I use for my most important things. And let's see, what other games, multiplayer, do we have that we could try? Oh, Christian's joining in again. Haha. Welcome. But only if you play Double Dragon 2 or Mario Bros. Oh, we even got Sunflare joining in. Yeah, Christian. Yeah, we could play a little bit. Although I definitely want to make sure that everyone who wants to join in gets a chance as well. So, what I'm actually going to ask you to do is, let's just see if anyone who hasn't joined in wants to join in. And if after a couple seconds no one else has, we can definitely do another round, Christian. This time the code will be 159. I don't know why I keep making it different. And your menu is now gray. Aw. But thank you so much, Yeast Bunny. That was great. Am I using the LAN adapter right now? No, I am not. Alright, let's give it a second, see if anyone joins in. And if not, then either Christian or Yeast Bunny is, of course, welcome to give it another go. If anyone in the chat who hasn't joined in already is attempting to join in, please feel free to post something so that we know you're trying, and we'll wait a couple minutes. Oh, Sunflare, welcome! Alright, Sunflare, you get to do the funky hand thing that Yeast Bunny showed us exists, and show us if there's a game you'd like to play. Again, I don't know how you do that. Maybe only two-player can do that. It's like I control the menu, so maybe second player just gets to use the good old hand there. Anything? Dr. Mario? Mario Bros? Dr. Mario. Alright, let's do it. Alright. So two-player can change whatever speed you want is the speed that we can do. And whatever virus level you want. Alright, if that's all looking good. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Medium speed. High speed. Medium speed. Alright then. 3, 2, 1. Go! Wow, like another game. You know, when was the last time I played multiplayer Dr. Mario? It's probably been a very long time. Oh, a little bit of a lag there, it looked like. Yeah, puzzle games are the most fun whenever you make combos. Whether it's Tetris or like any puzzle game, combos are the best. Oh yeah, again, a little bit of lag in there. Oh, no, I could have done a thing, but I didn't. I'm not gonna risk it. Oh no! Oh no, did you disconnect Sunflare? And I'm trying to read the chat while also playing. SNES Nintendo Switch Online has better netcode. Interesting. I've actually never played Dr. Mario. I'm trying to read the chat while being in the middle of a Dr. Mario battle here. Uh-oh, Sunflare was just, you know, messing with me here. Now they're pulling out all the stops. Yeah, look at all the... I mean, I'm guessing I'm going to get the same rotation of just red and yellow junk. Oh, no! I got a blue one and I wasn't paying attention. Oh no, it moved to the side! I was like, wow, I feel like an NES controller would never be that sensitive. I was holding very clearly down and it registered a bit to the right. Wow. Oh, lag again. Friend request received. We can definitely check that out. Yeah, the lagging's interesting. I guess because it's a puzzle game, they feel like, you know, it needs to freeze like that. Because none of the other games we played this far have, like, right out frozen like that. Now, see, this is going to cause problems when I want to go for that red one. I'll just wait until I get, like, straight red ones, I guess. Oh, come on, straight red one, where are you? No, not that one. Because as long as I get a straight red one, I can then just get a red combined with anything. Now here's a straight blue one. If you're waiting for a straight red one yourself, I have bad news for you. They appear to not exist. Oh, and lagging again, huh? Yeah, connection looks really bad for this one. Weird. It's amazing. I don't think I've ever gone this long without seeing, like, you know, a double red. Double blue again. Still no double red. There's double yellow. At this point, I'm all in. Wait. Oh, you actually cleared the stage. You went from the side. Oh, I cannot believe how long it just went there without a double red. I guess I could use the red tap for that. Alright, here we go. Alright. Maybe when you get the Famicom app, we can play Joy Mech Fight. Yeah, I'll definitely look into getting the Famicom one after. And hey, look, suddenly we're up to 3 bars. Not sure what changed. Oh, Diego! It was a friend request from you. Absolutely, we can check into that. Alright, one more round of Dr. Mario, and then we'll give another game a shot. Give it a try, low latency mode as well. Is that that's a real mode? Interesting. Alright, here we go. Sorry, I should have given a countdown to, like, beginning. Hopefully you're ready. Okay, good. No, and the lagging is back. Even though we have 3 bars now, so I'm not sure why. Alright, there's the double red we were waiting for. Whoa, yeah, that's some really bad lagging. Why though? It's freaking Dr. Mario. There's no reason this should lag. Oh wow, I wonder what we should do here. I'm not rushing anything because I'm afraid that the lag is gonna throw off my my timing there. Oh, we both have the same idea there. Now, look how slow that's falling. Ah! Just barely. Nicely done. No, but okay, we saved it, saved it. Ugh. Wow, it's like 1 frame per second, if that. Alright, just need a couple more red ones. There's the double red one we needed. Maybe the viruses are making it lag. Very possibly. There's a setting in options to turn off the black bar at the bottom. Oh yeah, I should definitely be turning that off. Like, who really needs a thing down there all that time that tell you to press L and R for the suspend menu? Yes, thank you for reminding me of that. We will turn that off right after this. Oh, but okay, that's not that big of a deal. I'm actually going to destroy this guy. No! No! I did not press right! I did not press right! I don't even know what happened in that match. It was so laggy. Wow. Like, I don't know. Like, as someone who's played a lot of NES, I can tell you that, in my experience, the left and right has never been that sensitive. Maybe because it's like a brand spanking new controller, and it's been quite a long time since I've played with an NES controller that brand spanking new. But like, wow, is it sensitive to just your thumb going a little bit to the left or right. And wow, it just does not want to give you any yellow. So I see yeast, no. Sunflare's already kind of... Alright, there we go. Well, we both won one, so I guess we need to have a tiebreaker round to see who's the true Dr. Mario Championship, but this time... Where are we here? Speed's gotta be on high. That's the rule. Might be a combo with the controller and the like. Absolutely. Alright, speed high. Let's do this thing. Not that it probably makes that much of a difference. If anything, it's just going to make the lag feel worse. Alright, so, okay. So, oh, see, I wasn't holding right there. Wow, see, I don't even know how you do that. I'm so busy fighting the lag that I don't even really, like, see what I'm doing wrong to not win. No, 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 no. Alright, I think I got this one, unless the lag really messes me up. I think we're good. Alright, 1-all. Maybe using the LAN adapter will help. Maybe, I guess we'll have to try that in a future stream. Might have to look into getting that Super Nintendo controller as well then. Alright, here we go. Alright, that's 2. Full channel, take care, hope you have an excellent evening. You're in agreement with Christian Tuxedoworth. Why would NES games be that intensive? We never had issue. I mean, we did have issue with Mario Kart, but it was proved to be like an OBS problem, not a latency problem. So to think that my Wi-Fi can't handle NES games is kind of surprising, but I guess anything's possible. Christian, what happened? Or not, sorry, not we've had a lot of fun with a lot of people tonight. Sunflare, what happened there? But there you go, that is 3 victories. I don't know if I'd call that last one a win though, but thank you so much for joining in. Turn on low latency mode. Okay. Okay, so let's get out of here. Like, yeah, low latency mode sounds good to me. But, okay, I went to the gear. This is the gear, is it not? Oh, select, okay. Input delay will be reduced when playing games online. I mean, why wouldn't you want that? This setting will not be saved. Weird. And then we can get rid of that bar. Yeah, I would definitely consider getting the SNES controller as well. I think it only comes in a 1-pack though, which is a little unfortunate, but I'll definitely look into that. Alright, Christian, yeah, we can definitely play some Dr. Mario again. Yeah, low latency mode was supposed to be turned on. Or maybe it wasn't me who changed that. But okay, thank you so much, Sunflare, that was really good. Yeah, it's too bad it's not possible to have, like, you know, multiple people in a room at one time or something. Like, I'd love, you know, the more participation the better, but every game is just like, you know, only 2 players. This time, we'll do a classic. Oh wait, no, not no passcode. I mean, I guess there's no passcode, so anyone can literally join in. And Christian's back. Excellent. All right. You want to try some Dr. Mario? I think I'm all warmed up now. Let's see. Hopefully that... Hey, is the low latency mode still on? Actually, so I'm going to make sure about that now that we've changed people. No, so I've turned off, so okay, so it must still be on then. All right. All right, Christian, I'll let you pick the settings for this one. Oh, you don't have me on Switch. Is one of these buttons like the home menu button? Okay, it kind of is. So, I don't know how this works with Christian being online, but we're in the menu now, so if he starts up a game, I guess he'll win. Hiranya P, excellent! Thank you for the ad. Let's see, what have you been playing? 80 hours of NES games. That's not nearly enough. 160 of Mario Kart. Oh, lots of Super Nintendo. 300 hours nearly. The old Mario 35. Hatsune Miku. Very, very cool. I think that's acceptable. You may pass. But otherwise, here is my friend code for anyone who wishes to join. Do I enjoy the selection of NES games on the Switch? Asks the real Sean W. Stewart. Good evening. From what I've seen the selection so far, I have no complaints. Like, there's some really good games in there. Like, just because they're not all, like, the heavy hitters, the ones that you hear 24 hours a day on the internet, doesn't mean that they're not good games. And I don't think, you know, this stream is allowed to end until we've played at least some Star Tropics. So we'll be sure to do that before the night is done. But okay, that looks good to me, Christian. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. Oh, I saw a change there, but all right. Otherwise, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh God, all right, this is a lot of viruses. I don't know. I feel like when Mario Paper Doctor guy here has a lot of viruses. Sometimes the games can go on for like a little too long, but we'll see. Hopefully, this should be good. I'm just in like pure concentration mode right now. But okay. Yeah, so far no complaints, I don't think. Where could this go? This could go like over here, I guess. This could also go over here, and that messes up what I was going to do for that red guy down there. Hopefully a double red one shows up at some point, but as we've seen in the past, you don't always get what you want. Hey, there's a double red one. Alright, now where should this go? Put that there. Yellow, can this go anywhere decent? Oh my gosh, that's gonna wreck totally where that red was supposed to go. Wow. Oh, but you can still do a cool thing with this guy. Okay, so it worked out. Where's a good place for this? I have no idea. Oh, and actually, I could have placed this blue under that guy if I hadn't just done that. Whoops. Oh, and I could have put this red down the side. I'm messing up simple things here. Alright, we can do a thing like that. Actually, this isn't all that bad. I can start building a tower like this. Which that kind of messes it up a little bit. Ugh. Oh, that messes up my tower. Wait, oh, wait, no, I can't make a tower because... Ah, yes, okay. So, like, if I do something like this and then this... I could make a tower if I got... No, I couldn't even make it then. No, this doesn't work at all. No, 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 no. And now I'm thinking about other things, so I'm not doing moves I should be doing. Oh, this is terrible. This is absolutely disgusting. Okay, so I take it back. Playing multiplayer Dr. Mario really makes things a lot more interesting. Where I feel like if there's a lot of viruses and I'm just playing on my own, especially as if the speed's slower, but if the speed's faster, then it can be like really exciting. So I can do a thing like that. I can do a thing like that. That was very close. Go like that. Wow, Christian is just smoking this game. Good job, Christian. And yes, because he's getting combos, so it's totally messing up my side. Whoops. Okay, well, hopefully work with that. Yeah, well, Christian knows what he is doing. So whenever that sound happens, it means you're getting junk stuff, which is good to know. Alright, so we got that. Why can't they ever land where it would be nice for them to land? Oh wait, no, I should be doing these guys. Oh no, I didn't do that. Okay, we can save it. Wow, here's all the double red ones. Oh no! Like, see, I mean, I guess it's the lag, right? Ugh. Alright, Christian. I think you've got this one. Let's all just admire Christian's screen for a second and watch him do the final blow. Ugh! There it goes. I see a lot of chat here, though. We have to wait a month or so just to get any additions, not to mention the amount of games they add. That's a joke, no excuses, says Tuxedo Earth. Now the problem is like, you know, this is like, what, the 15th time now that Nintendo's had a retro game service where they've re-released games. So it's like, you know, we're starting from scratch again, which is very frustrating. So I totally get that angle. As someone who never really bought many virtual console games, though, well, that was some epic skills right there. As someone who never... Oh, this is going to be an epic moment. Yes! I should take a video of that. I will never have such an epic Dr. Mario moment again. And then I immediately do something dumb like that. Whoa! I must have really messed up whatever Christian was doing over there. But yes, as someone who never really bought many virtual console games, I have to say that this is kind of a nice way to enjoy them. Because there's no way I'd probably be buying, like, you know, Dr. Mario for $5 or something on the Switch. But because it's available through a service like this, you know, I do kind of get to take advantage of it, which is nice. But yeah, I mean, for the library to once again start from zero again, it is quite tiresome. There's another combo. I have a chance on this one, maybe. Something like that. And like that. No! That's absolutely not what I meant to do. Oh no, oh no! No, one mistake and you destroy yourself. Good job, Christian. Very nicely done. Alright, let me catch up on the chat a little bit here. Dr. Mario's OST is classic, absolutely. It's as if NES almost seems irrelevant. I like that there's enough classics in the apps now. Both of them are really missing some titles. Like, they are, but like, I feel like there's a lot of games that don't get appreciated as well. Like River City Ransom, great game that hardly anyone talks about. You know, like, obviously, you know, you get like the essentials like Metroid, Ninja Gaiden's great. Obviously, you could use some of the sequels as well. Blaster Master, not talked about nearly enough, but also great. Star Tropics, the best NES game. It's on there, so how can you complain about that? You know, Vice, very, very, very good and underrated game. Shadow of the Ninja. I mean, if you like Ninja Gaiden, it's like, you know, right up there. It's kind of a mix of Castlevania and Ninja Gaiden. Special Cybernetic Attack Team. You know, very, very good game. Natsume, I mean, better known for like the Harvest Moon and such. They had some other great games as well. Pocky and Rocky is one of my favorite Super Nintendo games. Like, that's a great one for you. I mean, you got Punch-Out. Like, it's missing titles for sure. But I feel like there's a lot of games that are on here that are probably very underappreciated as well. It's like, see, the worst never played Star Tropics. Okay, well, we gotta change that. So thank you, Christian. That was another great session with you. Thanks for joining in. We'll see about doing another multiplayer session after some Star Tropics. Actually, was there something I was supposed to do in between sessions here? Actually, that might have been the last one. We were gonna check out the low latency mode. Alright, Star Tropics, here we go. So Star Tropics, many people will know, is definitely my all-time favorite game. I grew up with this game. It is just, you know, what put that love of adventure and probably also love of, you know, like of overcoming difficult challenges inside me. It's just so good. So good. And you gotta put your name in, so I guess we'll do that. And I feel like the lag's kind of gone. Maybe because of the low latency mode, because that felt really nice. But just in terms of, you know, growing up with the NES as a kid, amongst all these other games that were pretty much just, you know, they weren't, they were what they were. Star Tropics had this whole story going on, and I just loved it. I loved the theming. I like almost more than any other game. I just love the thought of going to a tropical island to see your uncle. It's a very typical game, and you can put yourself in Mike's shoes. It takes place in the modern era. I mean, you know, modern for the 90s. Honestly, you know, who wouldn't want to go back to the 90s at this point? But just everything about this game. I feel like it just, in such a massive way, shaped who I became. It is just so darn good. But the first thing you gotta do is you gotta yap to everyone. I mean, you could technically go get the yo-yo, which I wonder, it's probably, they changed it to being called a star in later releases. That started with the Wii re-release for whatever reason. Come from Americola. And of course the joke is that all the islands in this game end with cola. It doesn't get any more American than that. Unless all the islands were like something Donald's. Welcome to Coral Donald's. The real Sean W. Stewart actually likes the NES roster, except missing your favorite NES game, Mega Man. Well, yes. We need to get at least one of those on there. Is Mega Man 2 at least on there? How did I think about it? I mean, yeah, you gotta have at least some Mega Man on there. Any of them will do. And here's one of those classic NES moments where even if you say no, you're literally stuck in a loop until you say yes. Take this star. Like it's not a star. It's a yo-yo. It's very clearly a yo-yo. Like, I wonder why they could use that name in the 90s, but they couldn't use it later on. Like, is yo-yo copyrighted? It's like Kleenex, right? Everyone refers to tissues as Kleenex, but I guess Kleenex is copyrighted. Like, Velcro is another one of those weird situations. But, like, I don't know. Like, it's obviously a yo-yo. No one's gonna call that a star. Now, I think we've talked to everyone, so we should be able to get through with this guy. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games not in either, probably because of licensing. Also, no Contra. Yeah, it needs some Konami. It really needs some of the Konami titles, for sure. Apparently the word yo-yo is copyrighted by Canada, like literally just by Canada. Alright, let's beat the first level of Star Tropics and then we'll do another multiplayer run. And this always, as a kid, it's like now saving your data, like that's crazy. Because I don't know if I had any other games that really had save capabilities at the time. Like I had Mario 1, 2, 3, Mega Man 2 of course. You know, Pac-Man. But yeah, like none of my other games as a kid really saved. So again, just because of that, Star Tropics was like a whole different experience. And really made it seem like this massive adventure, unlike any of the other games. A lot of people complain about Star Tropics' controls, but once you understand how they work, like they're awesome. Like you can be moving and turn at the same time, and still keep moving in the direction that you were moving. Like I feel like that's a really cool feature that many people probably see Star Tropics' controls as really clunky, but I think that there's some really neat things you can do with them. Like you can just jump straight up and then like turn in all directions. Like if you jump and then you need to shoot behind you, like you can do that. Like I feel like people mistake Star Tropics' controls for being really clunky when they actually allow you to do some really neat things. And you can hold the A button before you land to instantly jump after you land. Like a lot of people probably don't know about that. I feel like there's still a little bit of lag here, which is kind of messing me up, but otherwise, feels better than it did. See, like if I hold the A button when going through this door, I can jump immediately after coming out of it. Or if I hold A, while I'm in mid-jump, he'll jump again the second that I land. Like, people, I feel like, write Star Tropics' controls off as just being bad, without really understanding just how much you can do with them. But obviously, it takes you a while to get used to them, so you have to play a significant amount of the game before it ever reached the point where you probably got really comfortable with them. And many people probably don't stick with the game long enough for that to happen. But I feel like if you, really devote some effort into it, you will come to love Star Tropics' controls. Or maybe it's just me. Let's see if I can read comments here while I navigate here. Konami games would be great for sure, especially would love to see a Japanese Parodius. Absolutely. Yeah, so are there no Konami titles? Then that would make sense why there's Shadow of the Ninja. It's kind of like a substitute Castlevania, I guess, and then like I said, Ninja Gaiden mix. Which one is it? Oh darn, no, I thought it was on the right side. I just did the wrong one. Of course, everyone should know by now how this works. It's like, oh man, a second room, so there's even more secrets. Then you do it again, and it's like, well, there's definitely going to be a secret in the third room as well, right? And it's like one of the most evil moments in video game history where it destroys you. But that's why we have modern technology to make it so that that never happened. But like, that's an NES moment for sure. The controls work really well, but it has a bit of a learning curve. Thank you, the real Sean W. Stewart. Appreciate that. See how I jumped there, and even though I jumped while facing to the left, I was still able to shoot upwards? Like, I love being able to do that. So this boss, you can use the torches and move out of the way whenever it comes to shoot, but you can also do that as well. Which, honestly, as a kid, I never really thought to do that, especially since in Star Tropics, so often bosses are one-hit kill. That usually, I figured that by jumping up to there, I would touch it and die. But no, you can do that instead, and that's the best way. So I took one silly hit, totally because of lag, but otherwise, hitless run of the first level of Star Tropics. Very nice. Playing Star Tropics in 2021 be like that never happened. Ugh. Alright, there we go. Now let's go back to trying out some other games. Very cool. So I don't even need to use a save state because Star Tropics has the incredible technology of being able to save. Now that's not what we want here. Very good. Now, let's try another multiplayer game. Who's ready to join? Oh, not two-player though. We want to play online. And settings should still have, hopefully, low latency mode on. People definitely like to compare Star Tropics to Zelda for sure. But yeah, no Mega Man? Not even Mega Man 2? For some reason I thought there was Mega Man 2. Well, I mean, actually, Hiranya P, welcome! I mean, if you want Mega Man, and so unfortunately, Hiranya P, you're gonna have to wait for just a second before we start a two-player game. But if you want Mega Man, The Journey to Silas is one of the best NES games, which you must play right now. Right now, if you want some run and gun action. Even if there's no Contra, no Mega Man, you gotta play this game. And hopefully it's okay, even though it's two-player mode. Like, yeah, it's really good. And I think you start out, yeah, you even start off with the shotgun, but we're not gonna be using that weapons power yet. I mean, the soundtrack, like, you cannot get better than The Journey to Silas' soundtrack. Not by a long shot. Whoops, not looking where I'm going. So rumor has it that this originally started out as a Terminator game, but they lost the licensing, so they just made it their own thing. And I say, heck yeah, it doesn't need to be licensed. This game's great. Now, for this, you don't want to move up, because the screen will keep scrolling, but all that does is put you closer to the tank, which makes literally no sense. So you want to stand back so you can dodge the shots as best possible, and I'm dead. But see, if you want Mega Man styled action, or even like, you know, kind of like a mix of Mega Man and Contra, this is the game for you. It's really dang good. Let's see, this is how it's supposed to work. We'll beat the first level, which is very soon, and then we'll play some multiplayer. Yeah, I feel like the lag is throwing me off. Again, that's my excuse, but I literally do feel like there's some lag there too. And of course, there's also special weapons, like the machine gun, where you can just hold B. It's kind of got like a rapid shot going on. I believe all the weapons use like a shared weapon meter, so you got to be careful of that as well. After playing Silas, go YouTube search soundtrack, one of the greatest NES soundtracks ever. Absolutely. Like, I love seeing NES games that really pushed its capabilities, and I think that's one thing that always impresses me more about NES games sometimes than Super Nintendo ones. Just seeing, you know, what they could do, going from Super Mario Brothers 1, and like, you know, even like Mario Bros. And Donkey Kong. Thank you so much. You know, to like what they could make out of this game. Like, I just love seeing how NES games progressed as time went on. Where NES also did, you get games with like, you know, the Super FX chip and such. But I don't know, it's just never impressed me how NES, Super Nintendo games improved compared to NES ones. But then you get like Donkey Kong compared to Mario World. I don't know, I'm making up nonsense here, but this is another great soundtrack song. Definitely go and look it up. Or, of course, play the game yourself. Can't go wrong with that. But okay, so it looks like our internet connection is like one red bar, which I don't know why. Again, there's no reason why the internet should be so bad. But Hiranya P, feel free to choose your game. Even with rewind, it's hard. I believe you only get 3 continues as well. I have beaten it legitimately back in the day, and definitely recommend that everyone give it a shot. Oh, super dodgeball. Alright, so it's Super Kunio-kun, but they don't reference him. Except that's definitely him, like, right there. But alright. Versus mode, okay. It even sounds like River City Ransom. Alright, got Japan over there. No Canada. I mean, I guess we'll be the All-Stars. Let's do it. Wait, USSR. I thought you picked Japan. I was like, that's not the Japanese flag. Also, I like USSR, not even Russia. Alright, now I need to remember how to play this game. This is another one of those games where, like, it tries to do a lot with a lot of sprites on screen, but it ends up being, very flickery as a result. Like, it has good intentions, but unfortunately the NES just doesn't pull it off quite perfectly. Where am I here? Okay, there's me. Good job for being Journey to Silas on NES. Thank you. It's definitely worth it. Like, definitely give it a shot. I highly recommend it. Without rewinds and all that. If you have to use them, that's fine. But I definitely recommend giving it an honest shot without too. Whoops. I'm gonna hit your own guy. So back in, in my elementary school days, dodgeball was always like the best game. Whenever you played dodgeball in school, that was what you wanted to play. Now I can just totally jump over that line. Probably not supposed to. I remember one time I went to this like March break camp, and the counselors were like, they didn't care. Like, we played dodgeball with soccer balls, and they would always hit someone in the face, and they would just start crying. And they'd have to, like, tell them to stop crying. And, like, I feel like they'd probably get in so much trouble these days if that happened. But, back then, it was like, these freaking teenage counselors didn't have any problem with throwing soccer balls at people's faces. I feel like it was more of, like, an exercise for the counselors to get their anger out than it was to, like, actually have fun playing dodgeball. But, hey, I survived, and I have stories to tell. Hello, 123 Gamer Man. Welcome. Yes, you have caught me failing at dodgeball. It is a very hilarious moment indeed. Wow, you are good at this. There we go. My hands never take off anything. Oh, I tried to jump there. Yeah, when it's the guys on the side that attack, it never takes off much. And then I get destroyed. Obviously the US, I get it, the USSR is cheating. Suddenly it all makes sense. I also love the absolutely, like, generic, like, stereotypical names. Boris. And there you go. I got hit by the dodgeball so hard that I died. Good job. And game over, that's it. Even though Irania P1, that's the end of the game. Any other ones you'd like to play? Good game. Very good game. Alright. Oh, here's a Konami game. Huh. I've been having a lot of fun. Thank you everyone so much for joining. I hope all of you have been having fun as well. Now here's a shmup, something I'm much more familiar with. This might actually be my first time ever playing multiplayer Twin B though, which is kind of cool. I could definitely use a bit of a weapon upgrade here. Oh, there you go. Oh. You gotta shoot it enough times just so that it changes color, but then not shoot it against that it changes back. Stealing my items too. You think Parodius wouldn't fly on Nintendo Switch Online? Yeah, it has those moments, right? For sure. All right. Very nice. So can I not do that because I'm the first player? Probably not, huh? But I appreciate the clapping. Well done. Yeah, I love shoot 'em ups. I think that it's such a fun genre. 1943 is one of my favorite NES games as well. It's probably, in my opinion, the best shoot 'em up on the NES if you're looking for one. I've always been more of a fan of vertical scrolling ones than the horizontal scrolling ones. And it seems like there's a lot more horizontal scrolling shoot 'em ups for whatever reason than vertical ones. I mean, it's like, you know, the direction's not like that big of a deal, but for whatever reason, just vertical feels so much more right to me. Whoops. Gunnak is probably the rarest shoot 'em up on the NES. I'm just thinking. I mean, unless you're talking about like, you know, Rekka Summer Carnival, the Famicom game, then no, that's definitely probably the rarest one. Ooh. I feel like Hiranya Pizza is a bit of an advantage here without you know, with how buffed up they are. It's all good though. Thankfully, there's no friendly fire. There we go, finally. Thank you, the real Sean W. Stewart. Oh. Hey, I thought I moved out of the way of that. You're so powerful. You just destroyed it. Well done, well done. You have 4 lives. I only got 1 left. I feel like I'm not going to be lasting much longer. If I get game over, that would give me a good chance to read the chat. That's my excuse. Ah, I thought I could shoot it before it hit me. Ah, there you go. Good game. Now I do get the chance here to read some stuff. Can you imagine playing 2-player Donkey Kong Country? Like, I'm guessing you don't mean the, you know, the kind where you take turns. But there is, of course, you can play it where one person controls one Kong and one controls the other. That's always pretty fun. Contra and Castlevania have collections instead. That makes sense. He's pointing. That makes sense. Astafu, thank you for the super chat. $2. Long time no chat. Hope you've been safe and well. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, up here in Canada, things are still kind of crazy. But hopefully they're getting better. My fear is just that, you know, give it a month or 2, they're going to be like, alright, time to step it all back. And it's like, no, please, none of that. But otherwise, thank you so much. I hope everyone's doing well as well. Yeah, Twin B. I mean, any shoot 'em up where you can play along with friends. What other ones are there? Yeah, 1943, like I was saying, my favorite one, unfortunately isn't multiplayer. It is in the arcade, but the NES version's not. I wonder if there's a hack that changes that. I like how my first thought is always, I wonder if there's a hack. Just because there's been so many incredible hacks made over the years, I suppose. Are things reopening? Yes, things finally are. Just as of a week ago, you can now eat inside a restaurant again. Wow. Thank you for, you know, finally doing that. Wow, look, you got the triple spread shot here. No shield anymore, though. But yeah, Astafu. Or, sorry, not Astafu. Hiranya P, you got the skills. But Astafu, I have no doubt that you have the skills as well. And thank you so much once again for the super chat. I hope you're doing very well. Oh, I got the shield back. Clapping can be done with the right control stick, which the controllers don't have. But if I turn on my Pro controller here, what can we possibly do? Oh, Pro controller won't even turn on right now. Interesting. Like it won't connect. Your local Jack in the Box still doesn't have tables open to dine in. Such nonsense. Yeah, I think it's time that we need to understand that we have to live with this. We can't be afraid forever. Oh no. Oh, maybe just time for something else. Well, Hiranya P, I'm gonna take a video not of the fact that you just died, but the fact that you played like a champ. And thank you so much. That was a lot of fun. Very nicely done. Is that... Wait, I was player 1, right? So... Or was I? I don't even... I should have been. So I actually had more points, but you lasted longer. So, I mean, it all works out in the end. But very cool. You may need to connect the controller in offline mode. That would make sense. But alright, thank you again, Hiranya P. Let's see, does anybody else want to join in? This is a chance for you to play some NES Online. I think there's still some multiplayer games we haven't checked out. I love the incorporation of Mario 3 sound effects. Plus button, I guess, is like start. Yeah, of course. Well, thank you so much, Diego. That was great. You can't play two-player Mario The Lost Levels. Now, that's a game I know has a hack for that. What would be a good two-player game? I love the sound effects. Alright, let's do it. So, the trick in Balloon Trip is that you have to not miss any balloons. Otherwise, you don't get the massive combo. Now, the lag is making that bad. That is because of lag. Oh, Christian, welcome back! 1984, wow. Almost 40 years. Like, I don't know, like... Okay. Let's try this again. After playing with me, the gray UI stays. Weird. Ah, but don't worry, I'm sure we'll do it again. Alright, well... I don't think this is going to be going anywhere. Again, I don't know why that feels so bad right now. Obviously, there's still some lag or something that needs to be worked out. But alright, let's do it, Christian. So you can kind of go after the other player, or you can kind of work together. It's interesting like that. And you can also loop around the screen. A lot of NES games like the gimmick, where you can loop from one side of the screen to the other. Well, we both got destroyed at the same time. Is there any Bubble Bobble on here yet? That's a Taito game. Ha! And then Christian into the water as well. We can check out something different once we get game over here. But yeah, what's the #1 game that people would like to see added to Nintendo Switch Online? I guess either the NES or the SNES version, but Mega Man games, absolutely. Of one very high up on the list. Any of them really would be fantastic. But as mentioned, you know, Mega Man has collections already. Castlevania has collections now, so I guess that's why you don't see them on Nintendo Switch Online. Which is pretty unfortunate. Which, I mean, it's funny because I like collections. But of course, you know, for a thing like this, I think it'd be neat to have it on here as well. Yeah, I'm kind of getting used to the controls again here. Oh no. So who saw my Balloon Fight Game & Watch review? Does this remind you of it? Not likely. Oh, come on. There we go. Christian, what happened? You didn't get any of them. Just kidding. Alright. What else would you like to play, Christian? NES, Earthbound. Everyone wants to see Earthbound on SNES. I mean, I'm assuming probably also like Earthbound Zero on on NES. Parodius. Yeah, Parodius is great. Christian. I guess maybe you don't have the hand, or maybe you know, took a bit of a break there. If not, I might go check out the Famicom version. Plock. Definitely Mario RPG and Game Boy games. Yeah, Game Boy games would be really cool. I mean, it makes perfect sense, too, since the Switch can be a portable console. Well, Boomer Bear, thank you so much for joining. I hope you have an excellent night. Yoshi's Cookie. All right, Yoshi Cookie. And then I'll go check out Famicom Online. Wait. That was not intentional. Wait, where's Yoshi Cookie then? Did the order get changed again? Why can't I see it? I'm going... I don't know. See, this is why it's a big jumbled mess. And I can't find what I'm looking for, but that's what alphabetical order mode is for. Wait. Oh, you can move them around on your own? Or... I thought if you held select, it let you... Or maybe you can't do that in this mode? Alright, Yoshi Cookie, no. Yoshi Cookie, no. 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 I don't think... I keep thinking that the title for Wario Woods is Yoshi Cookie. I swear I don't see it. I'm totally losing it. Like, Yoshi? like I feel like play some golf, but I'm not gonna be able to sleep at night unless I find out where I'm missing Yoshi Cookie. I feel like my brain is hurting trying to Yoshi then. Like, am I actually missing Yoshi Cookie in this list somewhere? Okay, there is no Yoshi Cookie, so I'm not insane. Okay, there's a part of me that's really, really happy I wasn't just missing it over and over again. Alright. Alright, Christian. I'll let you choose the settings. Alright then. So, I forget what, like, the best way to play this is, like, getting combos and such. And you want to make eggs, of course. Yeah, so you kind of want to get, you know, blocks inside of eggs like that. That's how this works. Okay. The soundtrack is not very Mario-esque. I will say that. I could have done that a little differently, but oh well. Like, what if you do this with nothing inside? Yeah, you still get bonus points, I guess. So, like, if I just pile a whole ton of stuff now inside this egg, will I get a whole ton of bonus points? Okay, well this is not what I wanted, but, okay, so I need to hopefully get another egg soon. Top of the egg. Okay, so, oh shoot, no. I see what I did wrong. I should have had this one ready for when the top of the egg was coming down. Got it. Okay, interesting. Okay, now here we go. So am I gonna get a whole ton of bonus points for doing that? That wasn't bad. I don't know if I've told this story before, but as a kid, I went to a game, it wasn't even a game store, it was just a store that had used games. And there was this one for Game Boy called Mario and Yoshi. And I was like, heck yeah, I'm buying that. I love Mario World, I love Mario, I love Yoshi. How can this game not be amazing? And that's actually just the European or PAL name for this game. So I got it home and I was like, wait a minute, this is a puzzle game. This isn't what I was expecting at all. So the majority of my experience with Yoshi / Mario and Yoshi actually comes from this game. It actually comes from the Game Boy version and not the NES version. But yeah, what a funny age it was when you couldn't just look up all the games on the internet, right? Okay, so we need to kind of get some egg tops here, please. Alright, there's one. Oh! Whoa! Okay, I was not expecting that. It's known as Yoshi in the USA and Mario and Yoshi in Europe, and Japan is Yoshi no Tamago. Tamago. Yoshi no Tamago, right? Unless there's an N added on there for some reason. The best egg combo, don't match two of the same piece. Yes. Alright, Christian, that was really good. Thank you so much. I don't know if I can do 2 more rounds of that right now. I might just go check out the Famicom version of this. And then I might call it a night. But thank you so much everyone who's joined in. We'll definitely have to do something like this again soon. So if I don't know how I could quit this. I mean, I could always just go download. Whoa, low battery on that? Well, I'll definitely have to charge that. Thank you for letting me know. If I just go do this. Oh, wait, no, I have to do the Japanese one. Wait a second, though. Will I be able to download it if... Oh, yeah, I'll probably be able to download it. Even though my Japanese account doesn't have Switch Online. BC, hi. It's been a hot minute. It has indeed. Thanks for stopping by. But, okay. Wait, did it change my language because of that? More fun, more convenient. Nintendo Switch Online. Wait a second, what is... Okay. Okay. No, it did not change my Switch's language back. I always change it to English because people don't like when I leave it as Japanese for the streams. Add a friend, we've got... Said 2711, welcome. Very nice. Arcade Archives, very cool. Smash Brothers Ultimate, Luigi's Mansion 3. Very nice library. But yeah, going to the eShop should be fine. I hope all of you had an excellent night. Thank you so much, everyone who's joined in. Ha! Well, I guess no matter how mad it makes everybody, we've got to switch the console language to... Wait. Oh, we don't have to switch the language to Japanese, apparently? I don't know. Where's... How do you do this? Heck, it'd probably be as fast as to search it. Alright, where's Katakana here? Well, I don't want Famicom Detective Club. I just want dang Famicom games. There we go. See, the trick is that they call it family computer, so it bamboozled me. Which you'd think that, you know, still it would realize what I was looking for, but I guess not. How do I have a Japanese account? How did I make that again? I had to make that in like 5 minutes once I realized that Mario 35 came out on the Japanese eShop first. So I think you just go to the Japanese Nintendo website and sign up, and then they send you an email. And it helps if you can read Japanese, but it's also very possible if you can't. And I'm sure there's tutorials too. Grab Super Famicom while you're there. I will get that when I have the controller to play it. Good idea, though. Is that another request? This time we got JVig1990X. Thank you for the ad. I need to play more Pac-Man 99. I said I would try it with the NES controller. It would probably feel a lot better with that than with the Pro controller like I was using. Lots of arcade archives. Very nice. Namco Museum. Wow, lots of Donkey Kong arcade archives. I like it. 300 hours of Mario Maker 2. Who would like some multiplayer Mario Maker 2 nights? That could be fun. Oh, but after all that, I never added you. My bad. All right. So with that, let's try some Family Computer. And there is one game. Actually, this should work, right? Okay, even though it's my North American account. There is a Japanese exclusive game that is like the dumbest game, and yet I love it. I love it so much. All right, Hitori de Asobu, absolutely. You want Mario Maker 2 nights? All right, Christian. We'll definitely have to see about that. You're welcome, JVig1990X. Thanks again for the ad. So we got Fire Emblem over here. We got God Slayer over here. We got Route 16. Route 16 Turbo. I apologize. Ping Pong. Volleyball. Mario 2. Hoshi no Kabi. Paluchina no Kagami. Rinku no Boken. Wario no Mori. But where's the one that we're looking for? Again, the ordering on this is just so weird. There it is. Atoranchis no Nazo. The Mystery of Atlantis. I think I have to, once again... No, how do you... I'm just trying to bring the menu up. Let's actually go over here. Don't show that. Alright, very good. This game was almost released in North America as Pitfall 2. It's one of the silliest games out there. It's like you run around as this explorer guy, you throw dynamite which blows up, but it can also hurt you, so you gotta watch out. There was a level in this ROM hack called Super Mario Omega, which you probably have never heard of, that was based off of this game, where basically you find doors, and those doors will just take you to a level up ahead. It doesn't have to be the one that comes after it, like this is level 1. It doesn't have to take you to level 2, like for instance, this one can take you to level 11, for example. And then, like here, we'll find some treasure. But then there's sometimes some really absurd things as well. Like if you kill yourself right here, I take that back. If you kill yourself right here, it takes you to the level 52. It's like, I don't know, like why not, right? And the point is to get to level 100 any way that you can. Regardless of how ridiculous the secrets are, just get to level 100 and beat the game. And yeah, your character is very weak. And what's this? Yeah, it's okay. Even if you miss, you can press LR to go back. Like, we don't need that tip. So, I mean, I guess it wants me to try it just in case. All right, there you go. I did what the game was asking me to do and went back in time. And I jumped into the hole anyway. Arbitrary level numbering, but like, it's just, I just love it. I just absolutely love it. And of course, it has Castlevania style jumping. So like, once you jump a certain direction, you cannot go back. Like, that was me jumping and then holding right. It does not happen. There's also items that you can pick up along the way. Like, that is a clock up there, which I believe slows down the clock's speed by half. And you can also throw dynamite at these guys, which is kind of nice. But I want that clock. You also have to be kind of accurate. And wow, like, still it did not work. And that was just me not pressing A button at the right time. But hey, I mean, wow. Wow. I have only ever played this on an official Famicom. But wow, I just realized how poorly broken this game is if you can cheese it. I mean, it's a great way to find the secrets. Like, it literally does require you to just kill yourself in random places to jump ahead. Like, you can play the game completely legit. It doesn't require anything really ridiculous like that, pretty much. But if you wanna, you know, get those skips, it really does sometimes just mean you gotta try and destroy yourself on every tile to see if it does anything. And you do get an extra life every 100,000 points, so points are actually not completely useless in this game, which is kind of nice. This game is insanely hard, absolutely. And I hope you don't, you know, are not susceptible to seizures, because here's seizures for you. I think it's funny how back in the NES days they just did like not consider that, you know, flashing lights in people's faces might not be the best idea. I mean, this was before Pikachu destroyed a whole bunch of kids, right? A whole bunch of kids watched that first episode of Pokemon. They're like, I wonder why they're all ending up in the hospital. And then they realized it was, whoa, that was weird. Because of the flashing lights. Who made this game? Sunsoft, actually. So it's not like it was just some, you know, completely arbitrary company. It was actually one with some kind of reputation. The same company who made Batman on NES somehow made this game. Think about that for a minute. And see, stuff like that happens. Can we reset? Yes, we can. So, if you want to play this game like a pro, what you actually do is you go to the left. And it's like, oh man, there's absolutely nothing to the left. But if you jump so that you hug this wall, if you jump so that you hug this wall, so that you hug... He's literally standing on nothing. You go to the 33rd zone. The 33rd zone. Perfect English. And this is what you want. Or actually, is it? Now that I think about it, I don't think this is correct. No, maybe it is actually you do it the other way. You skip to 50. I just like skipping to the 33rd zone. Can you blame me, though? Let's see if I can remember the best way to get to the end of the game. We're not going to be doing that the whole time, I swear. It's also really weird, too, because the height of your jump is determined by your walking speed. It's not determined by how long you hold the A button. So like what happened right there was I thought I had enough speed to get a high jump, but I didn't. So we did a low... I was holding down there and never let go of it. So I'm not sure why that just happened. More shenanigans of our foot. But yeah, so it's like your jump height is determined... Actually, it's both your walking speed and how long you hold the A button. Like I can hold the A button for as long as I want from standing, and that's as high as you jump. But like here, I hold it longer, but because I was moving, he jumps higher. And B only throws dynamite. It doesn't let you run or anything like that. The 33rd zone was fixed in Super Pitfall 2. So let's see. So yeah, you do this, and that takes you to the 52nd zone. I like how they just put TH on the end of all of them. And then here, one moment please. Thank you. You do that. And we can get this clock, which slows down the clock. You don't even have to like blow those guys up. You can just throw the dynamite at them, which is kind of nice. And you can only throw one at a time, though. And I think it's you stand where this pillar is, and then you die. But you gotta be really accurate with it. Like, wow, if you wanted to die, like if you didn't want to die... Oh, it's not on top of the pillar. There is somewhere on that bridge that if you stand and die, it warps you way ahead. Actually, we have the ability to science now. So we might as well use it. Where the heck is it? What, maybe it's this position? I swear there was like something that kind of indicated it. No. It's somewhere on this bridge. So I hope you enjoy the next 3 hours of the stream trying to find it. I'm sure it's on this bridge. Maybe it's right at the end? Aha! 91st zone! There we go! Oh, shoot. Well, I want treasure, darn it. And all the way to the 95th zone. Was there also a warp in that other one, though? I don't think so. We might as well make sure. Like, if I do... I'll try the other side as well. No, okay. I don't think there's a warp in this room. For some reason I get the feeling there is, but this game is just all about warps. So, it messes with your brain eventually. I'll try this hole too. Alright, looks like we gotta go to the next zone, whether we like it or not. 95th! Actually grammatically correct. Here we go. There needs to be a randomizer for this game. There absolutely freaking does. I would love that. But yeah, most of the levels are like very samey. It's like, you know, a structure with some enemies that come at you. Do you go in that door or do you keep going to the right? Yeah, anyone who played Mario Omega will know that the final level was based off of this game. And instead of it being 100 rooms, I did 30 of them. And look, it's just a room with nothing in it. So yeah, this is the one I think where it's either an invisible door or you fall through the floor. I think this one's an invisible door. Yep, there it is. So sometimes you have to just arbitrarily throw dynamite to make doors appear as well. And that's the 96th zone. I think this one's the one with all the mummies that come at ya in this really thin hallway. So you just gotta kind of stand here all day. And do I still have the clock? Because I think that's the key here, is that like if you don't have the clock, you run out of time. There's also a star item. Now the star item is the best item in the entire game because it makes you invincible. Which, as you can probably predict, is a very important thing. The problem is that as you die, you lose your items. So, you know, the rewind feature, I guess, comes in really handy there. I hope this is possible, though, without any items. Without a clock or the star. So it becomes kind of a puzzle in that sense, too. Where you're not just trying to get to the end of the game, but you also need to find items along the way that help you get through the various stages. Alright, I think we're at the end, hopefully. And everybody complained that Super Metroid was complex. Seriously. Okay, is it this hole? No. feel like you're not supposed to go in this door. But I could be wrong about that. We'll find out where this door takes us, I guess. Okay, 98. It has been a while since I've beaten this myself. I believe that lights up dark rooms when you... Or it does something when you yell into the microphone, I think. But see how that Castlevania jumping keeps making me jump off the edge? Right, we finally got it. Now, see, oh, wait, no, this is correct. Yeah, you have to do precision jumps. Otherwise, you fall into the hole. Might as well get that, I guess. And again, there's that weird jumping. So yeah, you have to press A with the perfect timing. And considering how much we've talked about lag and such tonight, it's not your friend. Let's see, maybe I should read the chat here for a second. I hope you're all enjoying this. I don't know anyone's opinion of it because I haven't been reading it. I mean, I guess I did read a little bit of it about the randomizer. The golden droppings. Hello, Alexander. Welcome. Yes, Atlantis No Nazo. Thank you. Yeast Bunny for assisting with that. Oh, yes, Milesluigi. Yes, so that's what you meant. Everyone complained about the Super Metroid level being way too complex. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about Atlantis No Nazo, is that you can play it straightforward and kind of slog your way to the end, or you can find absolutely ridiculous secrets and get there way faster. And that's obviously the way more fun way to play. 99th zone, here we go. Now, this is the one I remember. There's a trick to where the door to the 100th zone is, I think. It's just a matter of... I don't remember where it is. Like, I think... Is there a groove that lets you know? Or should I just start throwing dynamite everywhere? Okay, I think that's the groove. That's the door groove. And I think this takes us to 100. Final zone, everybody! Let's do this thing. No cheating. Heck yeah! Alright, and by the way, the whole time you're getting shot by these guys. So that's what I'm talking about. There's that star item, where if you have it, this zone becomes a nothing burger, because nothing can kill you. But without that, good luck. Man, like, you really cannot get close to these guys at all. Can you duck under this again? Okay. But they don't give much of a break. And you can't even touch the face. Hey, it's that face boss from Blaster Master 2. It looks like a face from a lot of games. Oh, almost got that one. Yeah, we got to the final zone. Let's go kick the die seconds in. I mean, like, you can't kill it. Like, there's nothing you can do to stop it. You just have to, like, time your jump perfectly so that you land and then can jump again before it shoots again. And see, that time I didn't even have enough speed to do a high jump. This is terrible. Oh, wow. Like, yeah, if you don't, like, you can beat it without the star. You can. But it is very hard. Oh, 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 oh! Like, I feel like my timing was just a little bit off. I don't want to save a video of that, please. Why did I choose the name Higsby? I was signing up for a new forum. And I wanted the username, and right at that time, I was playing Mega Man Battle Network 2. And I was like, man, Higsby is the coolest character from Mega Man Battle Network, so I just stole his name. But, I mean, it's not a name that many other people use, so, you know, I've been very happy using it as a username. And I absolutely love the Mega Man Battle Network series, of course, so, you know, no regrets there. Alright, you know, we might not try this all day. Maybe someday we'll do a legit run and try to actually bring the star here. Because if you have the star, just imagine you are invincible. You can run from one end of this room to the other end and not take any damage and then beat the game. It feels amazing. So I think we might just have to do that. For the most absolute game pro out there, you can beat this without the star. And to those people, I salute you. But that will not be me today. Did I see the next update for SNES Online? It is sad. No, I have not. If my face was glowing like that, I think I'd be dead, says Astafu. Within minutes. So the strategy should be just to let the face do so. I like that strat. Unfortunately, it might not work. Yeast Bunny, a battle in Joy Mech fight. That will be how we end off the night. Hope you enjoyed Atlantis No Nazo, though. I've always wanted to play it on my channel. I don't think I have to this point. So I'm happy that this gave me the opportunity to do so. I might have done it as a random game of the day, like way back. Joy Mech fight. Where will gun deck? Excellent. Joy Mech fight. Joy Mech fight. Meta fight. Nobody. Random Kids on live stream. Face reveal. It's 3. It's. Huh. Alright. If you tell me where Joy Mech fight is, it's not a matter of not being able to read it. It's just a matter of not being able to see it amongst all the stuff. I missed it. Okay. I'm looking. Is it meta fight? Oh, found it. Alright, let's see what's going on here. And there you go. That is Joy Mech Fight. And the music is suddenly a lot more upbeat than I was expecting. Alright, got one player, one PvP. Alright, 1v2. Alright. We got Hono, which makes sense. Flame. Taiga. Neo. Senju. Sakapon. Oh, no, Sukapon, sorry. Gianto, which makes sense. Ai also makes sense. And Sasuke, the Naruto character. Alright. So it looks like Yeast Bunny. Oh, that's right. I'm not doing multiplayer. Right. My bad. Alright, so this is how we're going to end off the night. Checking out Joy Mech fight with Yeast Bunny. Oh wow, I get to be second player for once. I get to sit back and relax. Well, it's huge up there. You've obviously sorted your games in a different way. Oh, just doing random? I've always liked fire types, so let's do that. Alright, so it seems like we got a beat 'em up here. Cool. So up is jump. We get very Smash Bros. X-esque. Obviously, it's not like Smash Brothers invented that. But I think Smash Bros. Was one of the first games I played where, like, a lot, that up was the jump button. Wave shot. Fire wave. Yeah, so are there like specials? Something like that? I'm not sure entirely how I did that. Oh wait, I'm... Oh no, down. Right, for a second I forgot that my bar was on the right because I've been so used to being first player all night. Trying to figure out the controls here. Can I do anything special other than like punch and kick? I see that the bar fills up down there. Oh, Neo's down. This is an NES fighting game that has rollback netcode. I love that they've applied online. Like, I think that's what really makes the online service for me, is knowing that there's online functionality. Like, that is really darn cool. And I remember when the Switch came out and people were like, well, what about Virtual Console and stuff? And, you know, it was not very impressive what it seemed like they were going to do until I found out, I mean, it was like one of the first things they announced in regards to the Switch Online service, but, you know, that there would be NES games with online functionality. Like, that was what kind of made me think, okay, you know, it's not terrible then, the approach that they're taking. And I hope it only gets better. Like the question will be, like, you know, the next time a Nintendo console comes out, will they start from zero again? Or, like, once Earthbound finally gets on SNES Online, that's it. Every Nintendo console ever, for the rest of time, will have access to that same library, so no one will ever again have to ask when Earthbound's coming out. Like, if that's the case, then I think we can be patient for just a little bit longer. But, like, you know, if whenever Nintendo decides to do it, their next-gen console comes out, and the online library starts from square one again, like, that would not be acceptable. But as long as this is like the last time we ever have to wait for games, I think we can all kind of hopefully just hang on a little bit longer. The question will be, though, like, you know, Netflix already has a problem like this, or other streaming services where, you know, eventually they'll lose the rights to a show, and then a show that you could watch a month ago you suddenly can't watch anymore. So we might see, you know, certain games disappear from the service, which would be sad if Nintendo decides not to keep up the third-party licensing. So I mean, that's always a problem too, right? I mean, obviously the first-party games won't be going anywhere, but it is sad to think that, you know, the third-party ones might disappear too. So, like, does it just move to the left forever? The screen never seems to hit, like, an edge. So you're just like the pink guy from the title screen. Like, is there something I'm doing wrong here? I don't know how Earthbound works. After I beat the weird guy and the robot, you don't know what to do. Now that could be like any part of Earthbound. With the weird guy. That just describes like 95% of Earthbound. I have no idea what I'm doing. Whoa, okay, I can do a thing like that, apparently, like a Luigi air thing. Like, what can I do? Oh, a throw. This game has throws. Interesting. You don't know what you are watching, says Christian. I don't know what I'm playing, so you're in a better spot than I am. This is cool. Thank you, Yeast Bunny, for suggesting this. Like, how can you do anything that's not just... Like, I like how they get around having to, like, design full characters by everything having no limbs. Like, Rayman style. I mean, this probably predates Rayman, so... Rayman actually ripped off this game. This is actually really amazing for an NES/Famicom fighting game. I'm not gonna lie. Hello, the real Sean W. Stewart. Thank you for coming back. We're just finishing up here. Once Yeast Bunny destroys me one more time, we're probably gonna call it a night, but this just goes to show, don't forget about the Famicom side of things, because there's a lot of cool stuff to check out on there as well. And even an 8-bit fighting game, which is not something I was expecting. Yeast Bunny, your strategy this time seems to be to keep moving back, because you know I'm going to move back too. Oh, and then you come at me, okay. One more hit, you should be down. Oh, I did that too. How though? Finally. Stellar Steel, welcome! Thank you so much for dropping by. This is like the weirdest time you could have dropped by. But I appreciate it, just as we're wrapping things up here. This is a great game to play using the Famicom Online. So we are actually online right now, yes, with Yeast Bunny, who is kicking my butt. But see, that's just my secret strat. Because by letting them win, I am actually the winner. That's Andrew's motivational advice for the day. So with that, glad you could at least make it. Yes, Stellar Steel, thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. Anyone who has not checked out Stellar Steel's channel, he makes amazing content, so I totally suggest doing so. But Yeast Bunny, very nicely done. Ending online play. Thank you for introducing me to that game. Thank you everyone tonight who joined in for multiplayer, and of course thank you everyone who has just been in the chat. It's been so much fun getting to do this again, and we hopefully we can do this again soon. Forgot the input for 0. Thank you so much, Stellar Steel. I appreciate that. And yes, about the translation, if anyone's checked that out, hope you've enjoyed that as well. But again, keep an eye out on my community tab for when we might next have another online night. If not NES online, perhaps I'm thinking Mario Maker 2 could be fun. And that's great too, because it lets, you know, me plus 3 others play, where of course the limitation of this is that only one other person can play it at a time. But yeah, you know, if you haven't played Mario Maker 2 in a while, maybe dust off that, and we'll see about doing that in the future. But again, thanks everyone. Hope you enjoyed, and hope you have an absolutely wonderful evening. So thanks, and take care. I will check out that tutorial mode. It sounds like definitely something I'm going to need. But good night, everyone.